Well, welcome back and thanks for joining us. We are taking a live look across Colorado Springs right now, and you can't even really see Pikes Peak out there because of the haze that we are seeing. And you can see the camera's really moving all over the place because of those winds. Those winds are gusting to around 21 miles an hour, and those gusts are even stronger than that. But in terms of those temperatures, we are pretty mild right now, 70 degrees outside right now. As for Canyon City, we are seeing a little bit of a relief from that haze, but you can still kind of see it there off in the distance. 73 degrees down there, and winds are much calmer down there, only 4 miles an hour. But in terms of those gusts elsewhere, we are seeing 29 up to maybe 30 miles an hour for those gusts, specifically up to 31 miles an hour up in Monument, but a little bit calmer down here in the plains, but still seeing a few breezes down there. But it was because of a front that moved through last night, so it is creating some gusty conditions. Though as for that haze, we are still seeing some smoke from some wildfires in the surrounding states. Now, there is a front that's out to our east right now, and it's kind of trapping and pulling all of this smoke into our area, and I wouldn't be surprised to even see that smoke even pick up. We are seeing some bigger areas of that smoke, and it's going to be dragged in here. So again, I wouldn't be surprised to see that kind of be pulled down into our area going into early Monday morning and throughout Monday. As for the air quality, though, we are seeing moderate levels right now, so it's more of those very sensitive groups that might be getting the sniffles and might be affected by that, but most of us will be on the up. But let me go back here, and we have a high pressure system that's currently sitting over the state right now, and we've seen this very stubborn high pressure system for the last few days, and unfortunately that will rebuild as we go into this upcoming weeks. But those temperatures should stay steady. We won't be seeing those roller coaster temperatures like we've seen, but they'll be sticking around those 70s and those 80s as we go into this week. Overnight lows for tonight, most of us will be in those 40s, as well as the plains and even the mountains will be on that same mark. Highs for tomorrow, 79 for the Springs, 84 for Pueblo, some more 80s for the plains and mid 70s for the mountains. And even though we are in those 70s for today, that is still considered to be well above average for this time of year. As we look at your upcoming week ahead, we're going to be warmer for tomorrow, dry going into most of this week, and notice Wednesday when we finally hit 80 degrees again. The average for this time of year is supposed to be 68 degrees, so well above average for this time of year. But your commute is looking great, 52 starting out and 72 by the time you're coming home. Potential cool down by the time we get to this upcoming weekend. As for Pueblo, 84 for tomorrow. We will be warm yet again, and holding on to these temperatures throughout most of the week. We'll steadily be adding those temperatures as we go on throughout this week, but the average for Wednesday is 73 degrees, so almost 10 degrees above average. Canyon City, 82 for tomorrow. The heat is coming back, unfortunately. Not quite fall weather yet. Wednesday, we'll be continuing with those dry conditions, and those temperatures will be around 82, 83 for most of this upcoming week. But by the time we get to Saturday, we are looking at a potential cool down. Woodland Park, 69 for tomorrow, but most of this week will be sticking with those 70s as well as those dry conditions. But like everybody else, we could see a potential cool down by the weekend.